Hey guys, A Star is Born is not a musical, it is more of a drama with music in it. It is directed by Bradley Cooper, his very first feature film, and it stars Cooper as Jackson Maine, an alcoholic country artist who meets a very talented bar singer played by Lady Gaga. He decides to invite her on tour with him, and because of this, she gets increasingly famous while Cooper's character gets less and less relevant, and the film follows these two characters through various stages of their career as well as their relationship. Many people would see this as a big film for various reasons. It is the directorial debut for Bradley Cooper, it is the first leading performance for Lady Gaga in a feature film, and it has been getting a lot of awards buzz from various film festivals. And after seeing the film, I can understand why. Bradley Cooper is fantastic in this movie. He shows a lot of his acting range and a little bit of his vocal range as well. But the star of the show is most definitely, as the title suggests, Lady Gaga. Yes, this role is kind of perfect for her because she is an exceptional singer, but she really takes command of this role. It is a truly complete performance for her. She sings, she dances, and she acts brilliantly, and you can feel the gravitas in almost everything that she does. She is going to turn a lot of hits with this performance. Another stunning performance, in my opinion, is by Sam Elliott, who plays Bradley Cooper's older brother in the film. And despite Sam Elliott's hard exterior, it really shows how much he cares for his younger brother through not only his speech but also his facial expressions, which is really important for me, and I'm a big fan of that. I do think Sam Elliott deserves a supporting actor nomination for this role. For the most part, I think the film is very strongly directed by Bradley Cooper. I think in particular, he and the cinematographer work very well in creating the look of the film. I looked up the cinematographer, Matthew Libatique, I believe his name is, and he has worked with Darren Aronofsky many times in the past, and it shows in this film. I think it is super cool how they have a lot of handheld shots and close-up shots in the film, and this not only brings out all the details in these characters' appearances, but it also gives you that very intimate feel. It puts you in on the action and you feel like you're very close to these characters. And the reason I think this is very cool is because the film takes the relationship between us and the characters on screen and it juxtaposes that against the relationship between the characters on screen and all the crowds that they see in the movie. Because you have to understand, these are celebrities whose job it is to engage big crowds at once, and there's always going to be that gap and connection between them. And through the use of cinematography, I think that gap is bridged between us and the characters on screen, and I thought that was really well done. But where I feel the film faltered for me is in the middle section. I think it started really well and it had a very strong ending as well, but there was something about the editing and the pacing in the middle 45 minutes of the film that made it feel very flat. I started noticing that certain scenes weren't allowed sufficient time to breathe, and what I mean by that is that a character would say something and do something, and before you would have time to process and let that sink in, we would be on to the next bit. And that frustrated me because certain plot points develop too suddenly and too quickly. It does feel very rushed, and to be honest, it took me out of the film quite a bit. And I do feel that this is something Bradley Cooper could have controlled a little bit better. And this is a shame because there are many things to like about this movie, but this middle section is just a bit of a chore to get through. But I think the film is made much more enjoyable by the quality of music in the movie. I can't believe I've come this far without saying anything about the music, but the songs are very well written and very well performed by our lead characters. And I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this film because of the soundtrack alone. In summary, I think A Star is Born is filled with great performances and great music that will be talked about a lot come award season. It's definitely a lock for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, possibly Best Director, and definitely Best Original Song. The movie has very good cinematography, but the editing left a bit to be desired, particularly in that disappointing middle section there. But I think a lot of people are going to see past that and enjoy the movie as a whole. The pros definitely outweigh the cons. I am going to give A Star is Born a 7 out of 10. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, then click that like button below. Comment and let me know what you thought of the film. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my opinion? I would love to have a discussion with you. Share this video on all your social media platforms. I would really appreciate it. And if you love this review, you want to see more movie reviews from me, then click that subscribe button below. I will be back next time with another movie review for you guys. So until next time, have a great week ahead, maximum hype, and peace out.